You've been planning that dream retirement trip for years, and you're finally ready to explore those destinations you've been putting off. But here's something the travel industry doesn't want you to know. The moment you cross into your 70s, everything about travel changes, and most people discover this the hard way. While travel companies are busy selling you images of smiling seniors sipping wine in Tuscany, they're not telling you about the retirees who ended up in foreign emergency rooms because of simple oversights, or the couples who lost thousands to scammers specifically targeting older travelers. Here's the reality. Age doesn't have to limit adventure. The real limitation is being unprepared for what's different now. Seniors who continue traveling successfully into their 80s aren't necessarily healthier or wealthier. They just know something most people learn too late. Today, we're revealing 5 hidden dangers that catch even experienced travelers off guard after 70. These aren't scare tactics. They're preventable problems you can sidestep with the right knowledge. Number 3 has surprised even the most seasoned globetrotters. Danger number 1: energy depletion and recovery time. Here's what nobody tells you about traveling after 70. Your body's recovery system operates on a completely different timeline now. That 12-hour flight that used to leave you tired for a day, now it can knock you out for a week. The travel industry promotes jam-packed itineraries designed for people half your age. They'll book you on red-eye flights, schedule back-to-back tours, and assume you can bounce back from jet lag like a 20-something backpacker. The reality is your energy reserves deplete faster and refill slower than they used to. This isn't just about feeling tired. Energy depletion can compromise your immune system, making you vulnerable to illness while traveling. It affects your judgment, reaction time, and ability to navigate unfamiliar environments safely. Many seniors push through exhaustion, thinking they're being tough, but end up spending half their vacation recovering in hotel rooms. The solution isn't to travel less, it's to travel smarter. Build buffer days into your itinerary. Choose flights that arrive during daytime hours when possible. Plan one major activity per day instead of cramming everything in. Stay longer in fewer places rather than constantly moving. Consider upgrading your accommodations and transportation to reduce physical stress. Remember, this isn't about admitting defeat. It's about maximizing enjoyment while minimizing unnecessary strain. Danger number 2: healthcare navigation abroad. Healthcare systems around the world vary dramatically, and what seems routine at home can become a crisis abroad. Many seniors travel assuming their insurance will work everywhere, or that medical care will be similar to what they're used to. This assumption can be costly and dangerous. Foreign hospitals may not have the specialized equipment or medications common in your home country. Language barriers can make it impossible to explain symptoms or understand treatment options. Some countries require cash payments up front, regardless of your insurance coverage. Prescription medications you take daily might be unavailable, restricted, or even illegal in certain destinations. The situation becomes critical when you consider that seniors are more likely to experience medical emergencies while traveling. Heart conditions, diabetes management, blood pressure fluctuations, these don't take vacations. A lost luggage bag containing essential medications can transform from an inconvenience into a life-threatening situation. Preparation is your best protection. Schedule a pre-travel medical consultation to discuss your destination and get a letter detailing your medications and conditions. Research healthcare facilities at your destination before you leave. Carry extra medications in your carry-on luggage, never in checked bags. Invest in comprehensive travel insurance that specifically covers pre-existing conditions and medical evacuation. Keep copies of prescriptions and medical records easily accessible. Consider purchasing a medical alert device that works internationally. Danger number 3: information overload and decision fatigue. Modern travel involves processing enormous amounts of information quickly, and your brain handles this differently at 70 than it did at 50. Airport navigation, foreign signage, multiple transportation options, language barriers, and constant decision-making can create overwhelming cognitive load. This mental exhaustion hits at the worst possible moments, when you're trying to find your gate, figure out local currency, or navigate unfamiliar streets. Decision fatigue impairs judgment exactly when you need to be most alert. Many seniors find themselves making poor choices, overpaying for services, or falling victim to scams simply because they're mentally overwhelmed. The problem compounds when you're operating on little sleep, dealing with jet lag, or managing multiple time zones. Your usual sharp thinking becomes clouded, and simple tasks feel impossibly complex. Technology that's supposed to help can make things worse if you're not comfortable with translation apps, GPS navigation, or digital boarding passes. Combat information overload by preparing extensively before you leave. Print physical copies of important information. Don't rely solely on your phone. Create a detailed itinerary with clear step-by-step directions. Use familiar booking sites and apps you've practiced with at home. Build extra time into your schedule to reduce rushing and pressure. Consider hiring local guides or using group tours to reduce individual decision-making. Break complex travel days into smaller, manageable segments with built-in rest periods. Danger number 4. Cultural adaptation. Stress. Leaving familiar routines and environments creates psychological stress that affects seniors more intensely than younger travelers. At home, everything follows predictable patterns: your morning routine, grocery shopping, banking, even social interactions. Abroad, even simple tasks like ordering food or asking for directions can feel overwhelming. This cultural displacement can trigger anxiety, depression, or disorientation. Many seniors find themselves retreating to their hotel rooms instead of engaging with the local culture they came to experience. The inability to communicate effectively, understand social norms, or navigate daily tasks can make confident people feel helpless and isolated. The stress compounds when you can't find familiar foods, understand local customs, or feel connected to the people around you. Some seniors experience what psychologists call culture shock syndrome, feelings of frustration, homesickness, and alienation that can ruin an otherwise well-planned trip. Successful senior travelers prepare for cultural adaptation by learning basic phrases in the local language before departure. Even simple greetings and polite expressions can dramatically reduce anxiety and improve interactions. Maintain regular contact with home through video calls or messaging to preserve your support network. Research local customs and social norms to avoid unintentional mistakes. Consider staying longer in fewer places to allow time for adjustment rather than constantly moving. Pack familiar items like favorite snacks or comfort objects. Choose accommodations that offer some familiar amenities while still providing authentic experiences. Danger number 5. Criminal targeting. Criminals and scammers specifically profile older travelers as ideal targets, and they're more sophisticated than you might expect. They look for telltale signs: slower movement, visible confusion, expensive jewelry, or reluctance to cause a scene. Seniors often carry cash, appear prosperous, and may be less likely to fight back or report crimes. Common tactics include distraction theft, overcharging for services, fake police checkpoints, and romance scams targeting lonely travelers. Pickpockets work in teams, creating diversions while accomplices steal belongings. Taxi drivers might take scenic routes to inflate fares, knowing seniors are less likely to argue aggressively. Some scammers pose as helpful locals offering assistance, then demand payment or steal while you're distracted. The psychological impact extends beyond financial loss. Many seniors lose confidence after being victimized, cutting their trips short or avoiding future travel altogether. The feeling of vulnerability in unfamiliar environments can be emotionally devastating and long-lasting. Protection starts with awareness and preparation. Research common scams specific to your destination before traveling. Project confidence through body language. Walk purposefully, make eye contact, and appear aware of your surroundings. Use anti-theft accessories like money belts, slash-proof bags, and dummy wallets. Travel in groups when possible, especially after dark. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, remove yourself from the situation immediately. Keep emergency contacts and important documents in multiple secure locations. These 5 dangers are real, but they don't have to derail your travel dreams. The key difference between seniors who continue exploring confidently and those who stay home isn't age, it's preparation and knowledge. Now that you understand what to watch for, you're already ahead of most travelers over 70. But knowledge only helps when it's applied. Start planning your next adventure with these insights in mind, and you'll discover that smart preparation opens doors to incredible experiences. Have you encountered any of these dangers during your travels? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could help another viewer avoid a costly mistake or discover a brilliant solution. And if you know a senior who's planning to travel, share this video with them. For more insider travel secrets and destination guides tailored specifically for mature travelers, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your next adventure awaits, and now you're equipped to make it unforgettable for all the right reasons.